Ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you...
Super Mario!
I know you gonna...
Mix, so I can go crazy.
Hit it!
Now come, hit it!
Oh, she can still...
Oh my god!
Every day a legend is born. Some get the recognition, most won't. Does that mean we stop what we do? Hell no. Yeah, you mean to tell me that all I gotta do is part a little water, turn it into wine, and give it to the daughters. Write a few scripts, yeah, a new world order, a new constitution, connect a few borders. Learn from the forefathers, never follow orders. While you sit on the corner, I'll sit on the quarter. You put me on the Capricorn and I'ma turn my back to you. Waking up the masses, yes, that's something I was born to do. And I won't stop till I'm a legend like the Fresh Prince. Up being a star, give me the folks with the most sense. We'll start the congregating, you can call us constellations. Dropping beams of light to all you dark spots across the nation. A little more grind, and I will be a legend. A couple more rhymes, and I will be a legend. I'm ahead of my time, so I will be a legend. I will be a legend. I will be a legend. To everyone who doubted me, I will be a legend. A hero, a prodigy. I will be a legend. No question, I gotta be a legend. A legend, a legend, a legend. One day. Now everybody wondering how to be a legend. Praying to the deacons and their local reverends, but they don't have the answers. They barely had the questions. Here's a simple question, take it as a lesson. Why the poorest people pray the most? Poorest people work the most. Ladies with the holy shoes always catch the Holy Ghost. You think them starving kids care about your light bill? But life in jail don't care about tight wheels. They just surviving, trying to stay alive in a society that let them down while you steady crying. Stop all your complaining, it's time to be a legend. It's time to give presents for your presence. Peasants, a little more grind, and I will be a legend. A couple more rhymes, and I will be a legend. I'm ahead of my time, so I will be a legend. I will be a legend. I will be a legend. To everyone who doubted me, I will be a legend. A hero, a prodigy. I will be a legend. No question, I gotta be a legend. A legend, a legend, a legend one day. History. Everybody came just to see. I'm no longer a mystery. I'm a legend, a legend, a legend.
Hello everyone, Paladin here. Give me 1 second, I gotta turn off my headsets here, so just give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to do one thing here. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. It is 9:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time on this tax day here in the U.S. and Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet, you're out of luck in most areas. But welcome aboard here, everyone. We're here playing Mass Effect on the PS4. You can also play on PS5, Xbox One. I think that's about all the platforms it's on, if I recall correctly. So, I'm going to go downstairs here and talk to the crew. See what the crew is up to. Looks like Caden is right there.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, so I think where we are last time, we got some squad members to actually kind of put some points to, so let me kind of look at some stuff here. Go ahead and get some Spectre training. There we go. I like to keep things a little balanced. There we go. Store discount. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Oh yeah, so we need to kind of look at our equipment here. Let's see here. Sleeper pod. This is where people sleep. I see. It doesn't look like it's too many people here. I'm gonna go down below here.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
We came as soon as we got the distress call, even with the fastest ship in the fleet.
You did the best you could, Commander. It's my fault. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, that didn't go well.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
And we don't got a lot of money right now, so... Well, we'll see what that does later. I have to sort through everyone's stuff here.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation, too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself, with no emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat, cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
That's interesting.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Hello, Love Chaser. Welcome. Welcome to Mass Effect.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
See what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Yeah, that kind of,
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, that was pretty much all on that. But yeah, this is kind of a sci-fi story. But usually if you get to talk to your crew, it increases your character's status as well, your main character, so that's why there's a lot of story involved. Yeah, it was kind of leading on either to Tears of the Kingdom or Mass Effect tonight, but since I just had a long walk and was very exhausted, I was kind of like, yeah, I need something simple to play. It turned out to be this, so yeah, there. I mean, I know that sci-fi is not exactly everyone's kind of game, but this is actually a game I like to play. I've only beaten the first one. Second one, I have only done so much of it. I haven't really gotten a lot of the second. I mean, I started it, but didn't really get very far on it. I need to kind of check everyone's weapons here. Alright, do you have anything good, better? Doesn't look like you have anything better for Tally. Organics. Go ahead and give you that. All right. Rex. Don't have a lot. Garrus is usually the sniper. Assault rifle. Do that for you. Now we'll just have to get more stuff later. Well, I do want to go back on the Citadel, and then we'll start an adventure. But yeah, early Thursday we'll resume Tears of the Kingdom. I just want something nice and simple to play. Alright, I want to go back to the Citadel and actually go to some of the shops there, and then we'll head out. I want to take, I really don't need many people. I'll take Caden with me.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yep, Presley has the deck. We just got our main goal right now is to get some licenses for the
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
The extranet. So what kind of browser does it use to extranet explore? Get it? extra and explore. Alright, let's see here.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I will. Not much I can do with 730, but what I will do is get this grenade upgrade. And that's all I'll get. Alright, let's head to the Presidium.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Someone had to pay big money for that. 50% done. Nice, nice. Hello, bro. I gotta figure out what button.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Alright. I need to find... Let's see, what was it I needed to find? After I get Breath of the Wild fully uploaded, which I've gotten like 25 episodes. I'll start doing that again. I just want to get Breath of the Wild uploaded finally. So there's only... Is this the Embassy or Citadel Tower? No, that's Citadel Tower. I think I might have had to go to the wards.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Well, actually, I gotta check on the consort.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Never really finished that mission. Oh yeah, there was a reason why I need to talk to her.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
She didn't grow.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation.
Ooh, a conversation.
I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
And then she just walks off. That's another mission. So we picked up another mission here. I actually want to pick that up. There we go.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
It seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The embassy lounges are bad, but they don't have any decent entertainment.
It's run by bureaucrats. They probably spend months just voting on what kind of entertainment to get.
You're probably right.
Probably so.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
I'm guessing.
It was a long time ago. I barely remember. What drew you back to the city? To the consort? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I've
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Okie dokie.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Alrighty then. Alright. Yeah, this way. Alright. Well, I need to go to the wards now. Citadel Tower, CSAC. We're going to the wards. Kind of a nice area. As the like artificial sun or artificial light and clouds give the effect of. Alright, let's go to the wards.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Oh, we're up here already.
What do you say we head down to Chorus again?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Alright, so there were some missions we were supposed to do.
I've heard some humans are angry at the Quarians after the attack on Eden Prime. After all, you created the Geth.
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Hopefully having you with us fighting Saren will change people's minds.
Alright, we're here finally. Alright, we needed first to go to the med bay.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh boy.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you coming.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh yeah, first aid interface 1. Definitely getting that. Oh, I'm only 26. Well, I can sell something. Let's sell. And then buy the interface number 2. There we go. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to deal with some a-holes. I guess this is more like Star Wars. We take matters in our own hands sometimes. Let's see what we can do about this. Let's see here. Squad. Oh, someone needs some points added. Electronics, yes. And a barrier. Oh, Tally needs some points. Go ahead and get shield boost for you. Oh, electronics for Tally, definitely. Alright, and go ahead and do that. Alright, let's save our game.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon.
Whoa.
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I need to sell probably a few things here. Shotgun. Alright.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I need a license from you, if you have it. Yes, you do. That is all I'm here for, is the license. That way I can just order it from the Normandy and don't have to worry about coming back here again.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
That looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Doesn't want me to cause any trouble. I guess I didn't cause any trouble. Alright, so that was that cycle. Alright, so we gotta go back to CSEC for that one. Okay. Oh, boy.
Hold it right there. Just throw me the data and you can walk away.
What data? What are you talking about?
I didn't come out to play games with you, human.
I'll ask you one more time. Give me the data and you and Jalid will live to see another day.
There's no need to let things get out of hand.
Fine. Have it your way. Boys? Wait, I give up. I give up. Please, don't kill me.
What's so important about this data? Why are you trying to get it?
I thought you knew. He said you were going to deliver it.
And what exactly was I supposed to be delivering?
It's the initial data from scanning the Keepers. You see, we stole some research from our work to make the scanners. We were supposed to work together. I get the data, he analyzes it.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it.
Alright, so what was the point in this whole skirmish anyway?
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. But it doesn't matter now. I just want to live. I don't care if I ever see that data again.
So how do you gather data on the Keepers?
It's not difficult, really. Just get within range and scan them. You seem interested. Enough to help me, perhaps?
How could I help you?
I'll give you my scanner. Whenever you see a Keeper, scan it. Discreetly. My database will update automatically each time you scan a unique Keeper. Then I'll update your account with a few credits.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I don't feel bad shooting up two of your boys. I mean, and looking at everyone just, minding their own business, Alright, cool beans. I'm gonna kind of turn down my peeking again. Alright, that's better. Alright, there was something else we needed to do here.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Maybe we can find a way to make both sides happy here.
Only if you're willing to die happy.
Think we're good, Commander?
And everyone else just not hiding or behind, you know what I mean? Okay, alright.
Well, that'll certainly change things around here. For the better. He was a brute. A bully.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
I'm gonna see the armors right quick. Alright, not there.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Just...
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
This is Star Wars through and through. Alright, he has Krogan weapons. Oh, there's a license. Alright, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah. Definitely we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's go and talk to the doc. Yeah, 2 firefights. Doesn't really bother me, you know? Yeah. Alright, let's talk to the doc here.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
A thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Captain Anderson might know him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Yeah,
I'll be
we're
going
done.
now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Alright, another mission done. Alright. Alright, so we need to go to CSEC, which I think we'll go now. Then we need to go talk to Captain Anderson. Well, I guess we can do the... I guess while we're along this route, we can scan the keepers. So we have to go through everywhere we have been just to make sure we have scanned the keepers. I guess that's something we can do, I suppose.
what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
You were cheating, though, weren't you?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
I mean, you could just do it, but...
And what did you hear exactly? Hey, any luck with Jenna?
I talked to her contact. We might be able to work something out.
Really? That's fantastic.
Rita, I've got an order for you.
Oh, I gotta go. Thanks again for looking into this.
Alright. Let's see if there's any keepers up here. If not, then we'll just... oh, there is a keeper up here. Alright, well... Scan, moving on. Gonna dance. No, I guess I can't dance. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can encounter some more keepers here. Yeah, that mission goes away once you leave the area, which I will pass on. Oh, there's a keeper. Alright. And out, we scan that. Moving on. Don't see any other keepers around. I think there was at Kara's Den, but we'll just take a quick peek. And then... Very interesting place here. Don't think there's any keepers in here, but we gotta check anyway. Oh, there's a safe. Just do manual. There we go. Some money, money, money. Alright, I don't see a keeper in here, so we'll just move right on. Oh, there's another Krogan. very interesting place. Alright, we'll go through here. Then we'll make our way to the Presidium. Oh, another keeper. Scan. Alright, so where is this? Where is this? Alright, I think we can now head back to CSEC. We got. Oh. There we go. Moving on.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Alright, there are a couple keepers here. How many, journal, yeah, journal. We have done 5 of 20. Alright. We have done 5 of 20. Besides, we had to go here anyway.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data? We know about that.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Data analyzed. Alright, so that mission is now complete. Sweet. Let's see here. Anything... Doesn't appear anything's in here. Okay. Now we gotta talk to this guy.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work.
Oh, gracias.
As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
You're welcome. Alright, got some stuff. We got some money. That's nice. Alright. This is main control of the Citadel right up here. It's nothing really special about it, but... Alright, got that one. We got some XP. There's nothing there. Right, some XP, very good. Right, now we gotta go. So how many do we have right now? 6 of 20. Still got a lot to find, I tell you. Let's see, nothing here, it looks like. Most of them are in the Presidium. I know that much. So we'll go out there and do a circuit around there. Oh, another one. Thank you.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Well, thank you. Actually, I do want something. That's 9,800. I only got nearly 2,500. Medium armor Praetorian, 1470. I'll wait. I'll wait for now. Whenever I get my inventory license into effect at the Normandy, we'll just buy everything with the Normandy.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah, tell that to the military. Alright, we gotta do a complete circuit around here. So there's just gonna be some running around here. Apologies for, but why not? Let's get some, do it now and then we won't have to do it later. That's my logic on that, We'll go this way first. Let's see here. Alright, that's to the wards. We don't need that.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we...
I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm sorry. No, I wouldn't dream of disturbing the keepers. I'm just watching them. Wink, wink. Alright. There's one in here. Doesn't seem to be. Moving on. Let's see here.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
I just want to see if they have the license.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
No, I don't have it. Although that would be kind of nice.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, no, you don't have any. Alright, you don't have anything. No licenses, so we just kind of move along. Got a keeper here. Let's scan it. There we go. Continuing our circuit. Another one. Very good. I know there's one down there, maybe? Yep, there's one right there. Is there one? Let's go back down there and see. Scan it. There we go. At least we're getting some money. That's the main thing. Alright, thank you, Cowdy. Nice to see you again. Alright, I don't think there's any more here. We did get that one. Alright, let's go on to... Yeah, we're taking a short break. I didn't feel like playing Tears of the Kingdom tonight. We'll just play Mass Effect. But we'll be back to it early Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Early a.m. So most likely around 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Central. More Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, I think we got that. Now let's go to the embassy. Get the ones at the embassy.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Alright, let's see here. There's one in here. Don't think we can gain access to that, but we need to talk to Captain Anderson anyway. We'll talk to him after we look at in here. If there is one. There is it. Oh, there is. Scan. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to Captain Anderson because we have to...
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
No, that's pretty much it.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, so Captain Anderson was no help, but that's okay. Based on his reaction, he kinda flipped his wig whenever... Kinda. Alright, let's move on to the other side of the embassy. Because there are some keepers. I do know there's some keepers over there. Is that... no. Put down. Thank you. Let's see. Journal. We're at 13 of 20. Alright. So I think after we get the ones over here, the ones at the tower where the council is at are the last ones. Let's see. There's a keeper over here. Passive scan. There we go. Nothing there. Nothing there.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Wow, the way you turned your head, like, almost 100 degrees like that, that's creepy. You have nothing to say.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, a Delcorian creature. Just don't give me the P-52 explosive space monitor. Oh, this guy.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. Why did you come to see me, Shepard? Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. And unlike the Spectres, we work within the bounds of the law.
I'm not even gonna...
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm just here to make sure there's no keeper in here that's doing illegal things. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our fellow shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us at the Hawking Egg Cluster. Only as one body we can right the wrongs done to our kind. Oh. That's a mission we will handle when the moment arrives. Alright, so there's either one or two... I know there's a couple keepers here.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You're very busy. Right. Well, if you're very busy, I will do this, and I'll get out of your hair, then. That's how you want to do. Okay, I think we got this area. So how many does that leave us? Yes, scan the keepers. 5. Let's see, that'll be 5 in the embassy or in the Citadel Tower. All right. Okay.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Well, we'll just kind of jog our way through it. Game. What is? Hold on. Something. Oh, yeah. Why is it doing this? Alright, we've already scanned that one. That's to the wards. The Sari bot is here. I gotta reprogram.
To the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Please don't disturb the keepers. Okay. Alright. Alright, we gotta go to the Citadel Tower.
Tell me, why do you Quarians wear those suits all the time? Is it a cultural thing?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
Oh, well, I'll try not to sneeze.
I'll try not to sneeze. That's a good way of saying it, Caden. Alright, there should be 5 of them in here then. Yeah. Alright, let us go and find 5. We gotta talk to the Admiral again anyway. Did my stream just kind of disconnect? Uh-huh. Says, hold on a minute. Says it's fine, so, alright. That's kind of weird. Alright, that guy. Alright, we gotta talk to Admiral, but let's see, let's get that. There's another keeper over here. Alright. Excuse me, Caden. Go up to the main area here. Just kind of making sure there's it's easy to lose track of these. If there's one I'm missing, I'll have to go figure it out another time because we've done this enough today. I'm gonna actually get going. Alright, there's maybe one on this other side. So how? No. This is what I want. I'm missing 2 somewhere.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
Alright. That was an interesting twist. I don't know where the last one is. So... I'll have to go, like, off cast or something like that. I always seem to miss trying to find the last one. I don't know why. Whatever the case is, we got 19 of 20. We'll come back around and look for it another time. So, all right.
In other news, ExoGeniCorp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Alright, so that is another mission. Alright. Well, I think we're done looking for stuff.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all in likeness.
Because I don't know where this last one is. To be quite honest with you. Now that's the one we were just okay. We're at. Alright. I don't know where the last one is. So we'll just have to find it another time. I don't know why this YouTube has issues. I know that power kind of jipped a little bit. Won't be like that on the VOD though. So if you need a refresh, feel free to refresh. Because I won't do anything for the next couple of minutes anyway. Yeah, we got that one. I know we did. Alright. We got all of them. I don't know where to look for any more. Alrighty then. Oh, CSEC, yes. That's where we want to go. That's where the Normandy is. It'll be towards CSEC. Alright, very good.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
That must be a rerun. Alright, time for us to leave Normandy. Oh! Well, never mind. We found number 20. We found number 20. Forget I said anything.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
All right.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
All right. Time for us to get out of here. All right, we need to... Let's see here. Time for us to explore. Finally leaving the Citadel. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Oh, so this is basically the star system with it, then. Alright. You can read those on your own if you want. That was a pretty cold area, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Sometimes they're... Oh, no. Back in. Attack asteroid. Say anything. Doesn't really look anything is there in this solar system. Yeah, that's another gas giant. Really nothing but gas giants. Any other star systems in here? Doesn't seem like it. May not be anything in here, so you might have to go to another star system or cluster of planets. Kelper Verge. Hydra, Phoenix. Okay, go somewhere else. There's nothing to do here. Okay, check these. There was something here. Scan. Prothean disk. Alright. There's actually objectives to these, you know, scanning for unknown objects or whatever. Usually in, you know, asteroid belts. Doesn't seem like there's anything else special about that. Alright, let's look at the planets here. Alright, I'm gonna save that for just a moment. Pitashi. Rail Ornament. Samarium. Alright. Another gas giant. Light metal. Alright. Very cold planet, looks like. Alright, we gotta level up. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, we'll deal with that in just a second here. I am going to see what... There was something, yeah, it's Prothean discs. Those are kind of optional. You gotta find light metals. Major Kyle, Hockey Ada. Hostile takeover. Hostage. Was it Phoenix or? Missing this. No, that's not where we're at. Privateers. Marcus Rose, so. Alright, let's see here. Adrenaline burst. Carnage, yeah. Combat armor. You might as well max out. Intimidate. Alright. I guess we can go to this planet and see what it's all about. Alright, so it's this one. No, not there. Alright, well, the first mission here. Alright, Caden's good for the, I'll go with this one. Let's see, well, squad. I got some points for Caden here. Medicine, decryption. Let's see, Tally got 8 points. Alright, basic armor. Might as well get decryption. Save. Alright, so which is the map? But no. Well, not what I wanted. Well, let's jump. Alright, so I guess I just do that. Which is my map button?
Cover me.
No, get into vehicle. What do we got here? on, let's go. Should probably be ready for anything. Alright. A pirate. No. Disembark. Am I gonna like what's in here? Oh. They're moving. I aim to see what we're fighting now. Both of them are dead.
Here it comes.
Bad. Okay, that's worst combat ever. Alright, I'll try this again. They were kind of ready for us. Why did we go back here? Map. Probably should have saved. Well, at least he's getting me back to used to combat. Man, that tells you how out of practice I am with this game. Come on, guys. All right, try this again. Alright, save. saw me. Oh my goodness. Hello, Joanne. Where's the pirates at now?
Need some help here!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It shot me in the side. Alright, try this again. Why? Why is it all these errors? Oh my goodness. I don't get it. Just accept and report. I don't care. Now I have to start the whole mission again. Yeah, hello, Joanne. You know, welcome. I don't know what's with these errors I've been getting lately. But then again, it's a pretty old device, so...
Now it gets fun!
Why?
Let's see
used to this combat here. Alright, try this again. It's been years since I played this. Whoa! I may have to bring Ashley. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to shotgun. That one's just not working. Let's see, shotgun. Kaden, I want you to use that and that. Shotgun didn't seem to help it at all. I'm going to have to go to pistol. First combat mission is turning out to be a failure. Alright, let's see here. Whoa, my goodness.
Now I'm ready.
pistol seems to work better for me. Can I use my Omnigel? Oh, you got shields, no wonder.
I'm hit!
Come on, show yourself, bastard. Alright, pistol's not working either. What am I missing? You got shields. Oh man, this has turned out to be a little tougher than I thought. Trying to see. Oh my goodness. Still doing pretty shitty with this assault rifle. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna exit out of that. Alright, let's do this. Resume. We'll just go somewhere else where it's a little easier. I might have to find some way just to get, Never really had so much problems with this before. Let's see. Oh, come on. I want to... options. I hate dropping a difficulty, but really. You stay with pistol.
Now I'm ready.
My goodness. Oh, back up. No. I'm being shot at.
Shutting them down.
Ow. Ow. Get used.
Here it comes.
Whoa.
Go, go, go!
Disabled.
is everywhere!
Is that everything? Finally. Good stuff. Alright, finally did it. Until I get used to this game, I might have to just drop the difficulty or whatever. Guys, I have not played this game in forever.
Area secured.
Alright. Wow, that was difficult. Hanging in the back of the safe is a suit of armor obviously made for a Krogan. It seems worthless, rusted and dented for 100 battles. The Turian must have secured it for some reason. There's nothing else of value here. Alright. And the Metagel. Alright, it looks like it's everything that's here, so... Alright, we're done here. Trying to get used to the combat again. It's so weird playing this that way. Getting back to basics on this game. Whew. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go to the map. No, can't go that way. In case you were wondering, will there be missions like this? Yes. Actual missions like this. Alright, up and over. Electronic skill too low. Alright, so we can't really get that either. We may have to come back to this place then. Can't go up and over, huh? That's a finally around or whatnot. There's something else here. Yeah, get past this. Ugh. No, can't get over. Level terrain. Alright, mineral surveying. A pyramid?
En route.
Kind of investigate this pyramid a little bit and see if there's a way inside, if anything. I guess nothing really of interest there. Dead body. Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writings received. You found one of Matriarch Dillinger's writings on the body. It's possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. Alright. Alright, we'll do... it's only been like 2.5 hours. I know it's short, but I think I'm going to kind of end it at midnight tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, we need to get back in. Let's see. Save what we got here. And we'll just have to come back later. Yeah. Go ahead. Return to the Normandy. Let's see. Alright. I think we already discovered everything else, though. Alright, so what's this one? Hydra? What we got here? Neptune-type gas giant, hydrogen helium. Alright. Survey. Nitrogen helium. Alright. Kind of like mercury in a way. Turian insignia recovered. Alright. So all these planets.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to... Alright, I'll take Ashley along. Alright, we're gonna save our game. Well, first of all, Ashley needs to get her points up. Alright, yeah. Shield boost, assault rifles. Go ahead and get her fitness. And Caden doesn't have anything, neither does Shepard. Alright. And we need to go to the map.
This must be the place.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Someone's got a bad feeling. I usually listen to it. Alright, first of all, let's get this first. Get a survey done with this.
It's a trap!
Okay. Oh, run. Let's kind of let our ship heal. Go. You gotta run. Face of action. Alright, run. Run, 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 run. Got some fancy smancy driving here. Another one down. Another one down. Ow. Got it. That everything? Oh. Nothing. Alright, so that's it for that. We're gonna head over here. This will be our last mission for today, because I gotta peel some eggs out. And then make dinner much for tomorrow. Fun times. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Even though it was just a short stream. Where is this at? Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, hold on. Analyze, can I can't even do it. Get in the vehicle. Manual bypass. Alright, we gotta go back. Alright, so the last thing we'll do is we'll investigate this thing, and that will be it for tonight. We'll play, yeah, and I'll be back Thursday. I think it'll be a double header Tears of Kingdom Thursday, so don't worry about it. And I can't get up that way. Alright. I gotta get out of this. I'll have to do another landing party because I just can't get out of that spot. Garrus, Ashley for this. Alright, so map. Oh, there's still another. We'll go for that. Get through this where you can get out of bounds. This way. Oh, this place is kind of. I loathe these kind of terrain where you just can't get through these. During insignia, a very old letter stamped with the Gothos colony insignia. Unfortunately, his text is indecipherable. Alright. Can I get in? Thank you, before it's too late and I die. Alright. So there's one more location, apparently. And then that will be it. this was somehow added. Or unless it was... What was that? I don't think this wasn't... Yeah, that was just a thing we just had. Alright, so that was a Geth trap, that's all it was. Okay. Well then, never mind. Alright, well then we can just get the hell out of here then. Alright, I think we're just going to go back to the Citadel. Don't think there's anything else we can do here. Another gas giant. Nothing really special about that. Alright. Is this the only star system in this? Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, we'll have to come back once we get some decryption, I suppose. But yeah, there's literally nothing there. There's Sparta, Mastodon, Athens, so it's basically Greek themes here. Man, that's loud. Alright, let's see how long we'll start. Oh, here. Collection of silicus at survey. Protein disk recovered. Alright, that actually kind of helps.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Alright, this is actually a mission, so I guess we'll have to wait on this. Terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide covered. Congested debris from inwards from gravity gas giant. Exploration is highly dangerous. I can imagine that. Well, we'll do that later. Gas deposit. Alright. See if there's like another hidden gem inside this asteroid. It does not appear so. Alright. This is Sparta. And rare element. Alright, plutonium. Alright. We leveled up again. Alright. Well, let's kind of level up Shepard, I suppose. Another 4 points. Definitely I'll dedicate to Charm, but we're gonna put some more to weapons here. Already at level 7, not bad. Assault training, I suppose. Combat armor. We have to get... use heavy extra shield boosts and all that stuff, too. So I think we're going to end it here. It's getting close to 3 hours. That's all I wanted to do today. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching on this already Wednesday morning. So next time I'll stream is probably 24 hours from now, when we'll continue Tears of the Kingdom. and then we'll continue a couple more hours of that. I will just have a Tears of the Kingdom doubleheader on Thursday. That will be Thursday in a nutshell. So be here for that. We'll probably play Mass Effect one more time later this week. But I just gotta get used to the combat systems again. I had to drop the difficulty because normal was just being too difficult for whatever reason. So we'll drop it down for now, but I may spike it up later. Who knows? But yeah, follow me on my social media right there. You can follow me on my Twitch channel at SuperPaladinTV, an alternate channel at SuperPaladin3 on Twitch. My YouTube channel is at SuperPaladin3. I do stream both on Twitch and YouTube, so feel free to follow and also subscribe to them both. Paladin Rose 3 on X, and of course SuperPaladinTV on Blue Sky. And if you're watching this on YouTube VOD, all the links are in the description below for night number 2 of Mass Effect. And of course, you can follow my brother Hammer's channel at Hammer2016 at Twitch, and a link to my Discord is there as well. I'm gonna see if on Twitch if there's anyone to raid. Let's see here. I think I don't know who to raid. Really, there's so many good choices now. I guess I'll raid Catharsis Gaming. She's playing. I don't know. She's playing a multitude of games right now, but she is playing Fallout 4 right now. So I'll give her a raid. I haven't raided her in quite a while. So, visit you on Twitch. I'll send you over to Lily. So, once again, have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I will see you guys Wednesday morning around 1 a.m. Central Time. So, take care. Peace.